right. We as Platt House, the PAC Shop, and PAC-Exec want to begin with a voicing of gratitude to the past and present generations of Indigenous people for the opportunity to live our lives in this space. Although we're gathering on the internet, many of us are living and learning on Lenape-Hoking. We currently call this space Philadelphia, but this land was stolen from the Lenni Lenape tribe, the original stewards of this land. If you don't know the name and story of people whose land you occupy, you can find that information and many other great resources at native-land.ca. We'll post that link in the chat. Stop sharing. Aha. So welcome to New to PAC. Your presenters today are Connor Beard. Connor is the Community Service Coordinator. Adam First, who is the Theater Arts Council or TACI Chair. Hannah Lottenberg, she's the Dance or DAC Chair. Hannah Paquet, who is the Technical Chair. Henry Platt, who is the Acapella Council or AC Chair. And Ayaka Shimada, who is the Singers, Musicians, Comedians, and Spoken Word or SMAC Chair. Take it away, folks.
Great, thank you so much. Without further ado, I'll just quickly share my screen. Okay, can everyone see that? Cool. Okay, great. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the session again. We are PAC-Exec. We're so happy to have you. So yeah, welcome to PAC. So let's talk about what is PAC.
Alrighty, so for those of you who don't know or who are new to the PAC community, PAC stands for the Performing Arts Council, and the Performing Arts Council is comprised of 6 subcommittees, each headed by a chair that was just introduced. So we have the Dance Arts Council, the Acapella Council, the Theater Arts Council, Singers, Musicians, Comedians, and Spoken Word, the Tech Subcommittee, which is actually relatively new, and the Community Service Subcommittee, which houses the after-school arts program that Connor will talk more about later. And within PAC, I believe we have 47 groups, which is a pretty insane amount of performing arts groups. But I think that just speaks to the incredible, the scope of the performing arts at Penn. When I came into Penn, I was completely blown away by how many people were involved in the performing arts community, as well as how many opportunities there were to get involved, not only in one group, but, across subcommittees or doing things for various theater productions, or you name it. There are so many ways to get involved in this amazing community. And we are all just super, super excited that you are all now a part of it.
All right, cool. So PAC and really the performing arts community as a whole, we really, have a home at Platt House, which is really kind of a hub for all of us to, not only perform and rehearse, but we also, it's a really amazing space to hang out and have really great programming that we're going to hear about shortly. So that picture in the bottom right is kind of the common area, also my Zoom background, really wishing I were there. And we have amazing Platt House staff members, Lori, James, Megan, Sarah, Amanda, 2 of which are guest starring on this call. Really happy to have them. And yeah, they're so great and really helping us. They really help us with any problems that we may have and always have, really fun stuff for us to do, which Ayaka is about to talk about.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. So, Platt House is truly the hub of all things performing arts. And so aside from the rehearsals we have at Platt House, we have a lot of exciting events throughout the year. And, this year it's all virtual, but we're still trying to find ways to keep that spirit alive and, maintain that aspect of community we have at Platt House, which is so great. And so in terms of when we were not virtual, when we were in person, we would have career events at Platt House where we would have alumni from all sorts of backgrounds, all sorts of industries, mainly in entertainment and the arts, to talk about their career. So, we have the picture on the very left with an alumni speaking to the students, which is always really fun. We also have a lot of study breaks throughout the year. And, Platt House is great. And we always get really fun catering from restaurants from all over Philly, which is really fun. And, helps us get through, hard midterm seasons and stuff like that. So we have pictures like that. And we have a lot of really exciting swag, which hopefully you all will get a chance to get once you arrive on campus or once Penn opens. And so we have laptop stickers, pens, all sorts of exciting things. Aside from that, I mean, all these events are going to be held virtually, which will also be great. I've had the chance to attend career events and study breaks virtually as well, and those have been really fun. Aside from that, we have Platt House podcast, which is very new and which I think most of us in PAC-Exec have had the chance to appear in. So that's really fun, and we're going to keep this going this semester too. So keep an eye out for that. We also have a lot of, master classes and workshops and things like that that we usually have in partnership with the Annenberg Center that's hosted there, which is the Performing Arts Center on campus. And so, yeah, we have a lot of really fun programming, and yeah, it just really helps us maintain our community and get to know people from other subcommittees, and yeah, have a ton of fun aside from rehearsals. Now we kind of want to start talking a little bit about ourselves so you can get to know each of us and get to know our subcommittees and what we're all about. So first, we're going to start with me. My name's Ayaka. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I'm the SMAC chair, so I'm the chair of the Singers, Musicians, Comedians, and Spoken Word Council, which I'll go into detail a little bit later. But I'm originally from Tokyo, Japan, but I grew up in DC and New Delhi. I'm a comm major and theater arts minor. I'm a soprano performing member in Penn Singers and also a former board member of Penn Players, which is one of the theater groups. And I appear in some of the tacky shows sometimes. And yeah, fun facts about me. I love Mean Girls. I love the musical. I love the movie. I love everything about it. And recently I've been obsessed with Schitt's Creek. If y'all haven't seen it, I 100% recommend watching it on Netflix. And yeah, my go-to cocktail are margaritas. And that's my Instagram handle right there. So if you want to reach out, if you like Mean Girls, if you like margaritas, if you like Schitt's Creek, hit me up. Or with anything, hit me up. Next slide. Okay. So what is SMAC? So we have these lovely 13 groups here in SMAC, from bloomers to without a net. So we have comedians, we have improv groups, we have instrumentalists, we have singers, we have really everything in between. And so that's what I believe is great about SMAC. And everyone is so different and everyone has different styles. Everyone has their different way of expressing their art. And so that's what I really love about it. And, I always love going to see their shows. And I hope you I know that a lot of them are going to be putting out a lot of content, whether that's virtual shows or, anything like that. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, this is our lovely subcommittee.
Okay, I'm back. Hi, everyone. I'm Adam. My last name is First. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a visual studies major, which is like if you combined a bunch of stuff, but it's architecture and art history and psychology. I'm the TACI chair, Theater Arts Council. And if you guys didn't see Hannah's message in the chat, always good to be paying attention to all this stuff, all this info. Might come in handy later. I'm also on the board of Penn Players. I also write for Under the Button. I really like food. I like Disney. I love all things theater and animals. That was a cool, weird zoo I went to in upstate Pennsylvania, Claus and Paws Wild Animal Park. In addition to being tacky chair, I also design a lot of the tacky shows. I also make models of Broadway shows for fun. It's just all fun. Anyway, yeah, a lot about me. And now we can talk about tacky. So TACI, Theater Arts Council, 7 groups within TACI. We do everything by show, by semester. So you can audition for as many shows as you like each semester. You can really work on as many shows as you'd like. You can be in the man work on them. You can be on the board of one company and work on another act in another. So tons of overlap, which is super nice because it makes all of us really tight-knit. And we really love working with each other, and we love hanging out with each other when that's a thing that we can do in person soon. But even though it's not, we're still doing a lot of that stuff online, having game nights, virtual PowerPoint night. That's something I need to plan. Anyway, my email's down below. I can also put my Instagram in the chat if you want to talk about any of the fun things on the last slide, or you have tacky questions. Both are options.
Hey guys, I'm Hannah. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I am the DAC chair, the Dance Arts Council chair. I'm also a member of Strictly Funk Dance Company, as well as I am the social media manager for Stimulus Children's Theater, and I've also choreographed 5 shows for them, which is just an example of how you can really be involved in more than one subcommittee. I love tacky, but I am the DAC chair. And my major is sociology and communications. I'm a senior. I'm obsessed with tiny things, like literally obsessed with tiny things. I like collect them. If you know me, actually Adam over here made a mini model for my freshman dorm, my freshman year, whatever, either way, obsessed with tiny things. I'm a tour guide. So I'm obsessed with Penn. If you have any questions about Penn, I'm from Los Angeles. I love getting to know everybody. So if you want to go on a coffee date, if you want to Zoom, if you want whatever you want, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to get to know all of you. Yeah, here's some pictures. That's my cute little dog. I love traveling. I went to India in December. Henry over here, our fellow act chair, he and I went on a cross-country road trip to Philadelphia during quarantine. So I love traveling and exploring. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. Okay, DAC. We are the Dance Arts Council. We have 12 different dance groups with different niches and styles, as you can see down here: Strictly Funk, African Rhythms, Arts House, Penn Dhamaca, Onda Latina, Pan Asian, Penn Notch, Sparks, Soundworks, Penn Dance, West Philly Swingers, and Penn Yala. Yes, Megan, that is our new DAC logo. We actually have a DAC social media manager, which is one of the prerequisites if you want to become DAC chair. So our lovely DAC chair, our lovely DAC social media manager is Brian, and he created this new logo for us, and he runs our social media, which is at Dance Arts Council. I'll put it in the chat after this. And our big charity event is we have something called MSAX. Essentially, Emily Sachs was a dancer in Arts House Dance Company who unfortunately passed away from asthma. And so every year in February, we do this charity event to raise money and awareness for asthma prevention. And it's a really fun way to collaborate. We all come together, we do dances together with all the different dance groups. We each show off our pieces. It's a really fun event. We're gonna be doing some version of it virtually, so definitely watch out for that. And if you're in a dance group, you will learn about it and be a part of it. So that's super exciting. We have shows, we have a lot of different fun guest performances. A really fun thing that most dance groups do every semester is master classes. So if you're not in DAC, but you want to take a dance class, look out for that. We'll be posting that on our social media. We have some fun social events. We started this last year, hoping to do something virtually this year of a DAC formal, which is so fun, and more. Yeah, so Dance Arts Council. I'll put the social media in the chat.
Hello, everyone. In case you don't remember, my name is Henry. I am the chair of the Acapella Council. My pronouns are he, him, his. I'm also, like Hannah, from Los Angeles. So I'm already feeling very cold despite it being only sweater weather. I am a big RuPaul's Drag Race fan, and my favorite quote comes from RuPaul, and I always like to quote it. And it's, "If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else?" And it is the most true quote I've ever heard in my life. And a really fun fact about me was that when I was in 8th grade, I was in a Lifetime Christmas movie called A Snow Globe Christmas. It was quite cheesy. Ironic that I'm Jewish and I was playing Jesus in the Christmas pageant in this movie, but it was still a great experience. Very fun and silly. My favorite movie is Bridesmaids, and I will fight you if you don't agree with me, because it is just, it's just everything you'd want in a movie. yeah, and then those are some pictures of me with my dog, me as a baby, me with my nephew Jordan, me singing. Pretty much encapsulates me as a person. And now I can talk about a little bit more about ACK. So ACK is the Acapella Council, and we are comprised of 15 groups. So I couldn't list all of them because there's so many, but each of them have a different niche. And all the acapella groups span genres, span styles. I mean, we have groups doing pop music, jazz music, rock music, indie music. We have some groups with religious affiliations. We have amazing cultural groups. Really, you name it, there's a group that performs in that style or performs or has a group identity that someone may associate with. And so in addition to entering competitions and recording studio albums, which many groups do, and performing in 2 large shows on campus each academic year, ACT groups use their talents to engage in community service projects and travel to venues around the world for performance opportunities. I know many groups will travel together either via winter break or during winter break or spring break. And a lot of groups are very community service oriented. And so a cappella groups beyond just their performances on campus are always, getting their names out there, using their music for good. And it's a really beautiful thing to watch. And we have an annual event called Raise Your Voice, where all the a cappella groups come together to perform. It's a really, really great time. And we raise money for a charity of our choosing. So our most recent Raise Your Voice event, we raised money for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And it was an amazing event. And hopefully, obviously things are a bit up in the air. This usually happens in like February or March, but it's something that I'm very, very passionate about. And, hopefully we'll get to do some variation on it because it's really awesome when all the groups come together and use their voices for good. So that's a little bit more, that's a little bit of sort of the general info about ACK. I'll also put my information in the chat if you have any more specific questions.
Great. Okay, so hello, everybody. It's me, the person running the slides. Yeah, I'm Connor. My pronouns are he, him, his. I tell everyone I'm from about 45 minutes west of New York City because that sounds cool, but really I'm just from New Jersey, like every other person at Penn. My TikTok, hit me up if you want, is at ConnorBeardOx. I have a bit of a following, not really, but I'm kind of obsessed with the app and I love it. My major is communications. I'm minoring in Native American and Indigenous Studies, and on the right, to the left, you can see the Lumbee tribe emblem. That's my tribe, and I'm heavily involved with activism in regards to that on campus. And yeah, I have a range of interests, including theme park design, Indigenous representation in media and Disney films, my 2 dogs, one of which is there, and Phineas and Ferb. So yeah, that's just some stuff, just some fun little stuff about me. Oh, oops. Great, cool. And I also help run community service at Penn. So the main thing that we do here at Penn and at Platt Performing Arts House is we do the after school arts program, also known as ASAP. In it, we pair up individuals who are students at the university with like a range of like middle school age children in the area, and people will mentor them in singing, theater, dance, instruments, and music production. And we're still actually accepting people for that. If anyone's interested, please hit me up. My email is listed on the slide. So please send me an email if you have any questions about that or if you want to get involved. We're looking to continue it this semester, even though we're in this virtual format and are still looking into options for that. There's also a lot of community service within different PAC groups. I know Stimulus Children's Theater Company does a lot, Disney Acapella does a lot. So when you get involved in PAC, there's frequently opportunities to actually do community service within your group. Additionally, we also have a student community ticketing program. So this more so happens usually when we're on campus together, but basically if you want to take a photo of that QR code, it'll bring you to a website and you can fill out a form that will basically help put you on a list of people who will have the opportunity to potentially get community tickets to shows. So you will be able to go see a show without having to pay for it. Seeing a lot of shows at Penn, like I can tell you firsthand, it can really add up eventually, because even though it may not seem like a lot in the moment, you're going to see like a lot of your friends, and this is a really, really good way of going about it in a way that that will help reduce the cost as much as possible and be a lot more financially feasible to you. So I would heavily recommend using that resource. We're also, like, depending on whatever the situation looks like with a lot of groups on campus and their performances, we're hoping to continue that even this semester as well. So I would highly recommend y'all take a quick photo of that QR code, fill out the form, and yeah, have access to that. It's no questions asked, and it's a really, really incredible resource here. And yeah, lastly, my email is patcomserve@gmail.com, and all the photos around, those are of the after school arts program. The photo on the bottom left, actually, there's a man in the middle of the crowd who has blonde hair. He's actually a performer in the traveling version of Hamilton, and he actually came and gave a workshop with all the middle school students who come and work with us in Platt Performing Arts House. Yeah, those are some other photos from our like showcase performances, where they get to show off like what they've been working on, and it's a really wonderful, fulfilling experience, and I would highly recommend it for anyone interested.
All right, hi everyone. I'm Hannah Paquet. I'm the tech chair. As you can see by my moniker of the tech one, not to be confused with our lovely deck chair, Hannah Lottenberg. So as you'll see in PIN, like there always has to be two Hannahs wherever you go. It's just like an unspoken rule. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I was born and raised in Missouri. So unlike most people, I'm not from New Jersey. Yeah, and for what I study communications and cinema and media studies, so I like to watch television and movies and then talk about them. So if you want to do that, hit me up. Also, just one of the best facts about me that explains who I am as a person is I am the founder of the Cats Revolution on Penn's campus at Cats the Musical Penn. Our whole thing is just trying to get Cats the Musical here on Penn's campus. Does this have anything to do with tech chair? No, but it's fun. But more like pertinent information is I'm the tech chair here on PAC-Exec, so I am part of the head of the tech community here. So if you ever have any tech questions, want to get involved, let me know. But outside of that, I'm also involved with Front Row Theater Company as their chair. Shameless plug, they're having a show premiere tonight at 8 p.m. Also go look on their Facebook for that. But other than that, shameless plug, I'm also involved with Plin Singers, Bloomers, and just a lot of tacky, really great people. I love to kind of move around, and that's one of the great things that tech allows me to do. Before we kind of just like, I give my spiel about why you should do tech, because it's awesome. I'll tell you the most embarrassing story that's ever happened to me tech-wise. So if you ever think you cannot do it, you will never be as embarrassed as I was. So the bar is super low. So I was a sophomore doing a show, and I was the sound designer, and it was just a very quiet show, intimate scene, and me, being dumb, decided to accidentally play a very loud subway screech during the emotional climax where like the lovers kiss and it's just like ah! And yeah, you know, when that gets also recorded and everyone gets to show that to their family, it's kind of embarrassing. So you'll never do that. So you should do tech because it's that easy that you just have to not do that. Connor, hit the slide for me, buddy. Thank you. So yeah, just as you can see some pictures here, some of our amazing tech people doing their thing, honestly, just having fun. That's kind of the whole point about tech, is we're a really great community of people that just want to have an outlet to be creative and just like have a good time and relax after class. One good thing about tech is that we always need tech members. All of these shows are going to be staffed with many tech positions. In the normal year, it might be looking at going to the PAC Shop, which is on 41st and Walnut, and being able to build sets and create props and focus on lighting. Well, since this year we sadly cannot do that, we are actually going more digital, and that's why we're alive, we're well, but we're digital this year. So that means if you have any kind of interest in video editing, graphic design, just like being on your computer a little bit more than Zoom, like let me know. You can email me at pac.tech.chair, and I am happy to get you involved anywhere you feel comfortable, anywhere you want to try. Tech is across all the 4 DAC, AC, SMAC, and TACI subcommittees. There's also tech mentors in ASAP. So really, it's one of the most omnipresent subcommittees on campus. And also, we're statistically the coolest place in PAC. Don't ask me where I got those statistics because I made them up, but you know, it's fine. It's legit. So I'm going to hand it over back to Hannah Lottenberg.
Okay, everyone, we have a Kahoot for you all. I hope you were paying attention. Okay, so all you need to do is go to kahoot.it if you've never done this before. Connor, will you stop screen sharing so that I can start screen sharing this lovely quiz? You'll see the code. Give me 10 seconds. I just need to like start the game. I think you can hear the fun music. Okay, it's loading the pin. Okay, so when you go to kahoot.it, that will be the pin you need to type in, 729733. You can do it on your phone or your computer. I'm seeing names come in. Woo, welcome.
And are people who helped you make the question barred from playing?
You cannot, I don't know. No, don't play. You all will, actually, no, you can play. Why not? You won't know all the answers.
That's fine.
I don't care, your choice. Okay, I see people coming in. Love this Kahoot music. This is my first time making a Kahoot, so let's hope it went well. I'll wait like a couple more minutes for everyone to go in. We have 25 people and 43 on the Zoom call, so I'll wait a little bit for people to make it work. It's okay if you don't want to participate, but please do also. I'll wait one more minute for anyone else who wants to come in. Yep, more people are coming.
I love all these names. I see you, Big Cheddar. Okay. The Onda Latina.
So catchy, the music. Oh, somebody left. Sad.
Cat's a pen.
I'll wait like one more minute and then we'll get started. And if you can't figure it out, you can still follow along and like think about it because these are fun questions.
Or if you want to play and are having trouble signing in, also shout that out.
Yeah. No? Okay, I guess we'll get started. I think you're allowed to start like as we go. I don't know, never mind. Okay. All you do is press the like thing. How many subcommittees are there? Woo! Wait, that is the wrong answer. Why did it say that? The answer is 6. I definitely messed that up on Kahoot. The answer is 6. I promise. Well, all of you got it right. I don't know what happened. Let's hope the next one works. If not, I'll fix it really fast. Well, whatever. I really hope the next one isn't wrong too, which would mean that I totally messed up the whole Kahoot. What does the E in tacky stand for? I'm really nervous that it's going to be the wrong answer again, which means I will have messed it up. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. The correct answer is literally nobody knows.
Apparently it was like tack for a while, and then someone was like, oh, let's add an E for no reason. But it works.
Okay, that answer was right. Woo! Exciting. What? That's just wrong. It's not a multi-select. I totally messed this up. Whatever, it's one answer. Y'all, I'm struggling with Kahoot. It is not a multi-select. There's one right answer and that's it.
Oh, I don't know if I ever actually said it, but it's on the slide.
Yeah, that was correct. That's weird that it said multi-select. It is an elephant. It was on his slide.
Okay, cat's at pen.
That's a pen. That's not fair. Disqualified. Oh.
Don't diss me because I'm smart.
Woo! Yes, that is very true. So Elizabeth Banks was in STEM, Vanessa Bayer was in Bloomers, and John Legend was in Counterpart. So those are just some of our incredible alumni in our performing arts community. Okay, this is not fair. Okay. How many countries did Ayaka grow up in?
I'm laughing at these options.
Were you paying attention when we did our intros? Woo! 3 countries. Wow, a lot of people got that right. Ooh, whoever experimental gal is. What is not a subcommittee in PAC?
I'm cracking
What
up.
is not a subcommittee? Good job. It is tacky, not track. Okay. Woo! Good job to experimental gal Big Cheddar, Megan, Ellie, and Leah for making it onto the scoreboard.
I need to change my thing to tractor.
What Lifetime movie was a Henry in?
Mistletoe and menorahs.
These are all real Lifetime movies, FYI.
Of course they are.
This music is so lit. Okay. Woo! A snow globe Christmas. Y'all should look it up. It is so much fun. Okay. Wow, Big Cheddar. Big Cheddar is up there. What types of performing arts groups are in PAC? Tap, indie a cappella, experimental theater, or all of the above? So yes, this is just some of the 3 of the many examples of our 47 performing arts groups. There's some really incredible ones with different niches and styles. So yeah, it really shows the versatility of PAC. Wow, Big Cheddar is still on top. How many donuts does Krispy Kreme make in a year? This is a very important question about PAC. If you get it wrong, you're not allowed to be in PAC anymore. Just saying. No, I'm totally kidding.
Yeah, it does sum me up as a person. Henry.
Thank you to Adam for this question. 20 million donuts in a year. Woo, Krispy Kreme. Big Cheddar's still on top, and Megan is in 2nd place. And TB and Kaylee and Gina, woo! What is Hannah L obsessed with?
Oh, that's a soccer? I thought it said sorcerers.
Tiny things. Okay, so I thought I'd bring a tiny thing to show you all. These are tiny colored pencils. This is my obsession. I have so many tiny things, but yeah, this is a tiny.
Where did you get that?
I don't know. Over the years, my friends just like know I love them, so I think some like creative store had them. But yeah, I'm literally obsessed.
That's adorable.
Okay. Next. Big Cheddar still up there. How many performing arts groups are there?
12. Thanks, Ayaka. Someone got that.
I see you, Adam. I'm finally starting to get your humor.
Ooh.
47. That is a lot of performing arts groups. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Big Cheddar is still on top. Who is Big Cheddar?
Oh, reveal yourself. You don't have to.
You don't have to reveal yourself. If you win, you'll have to reveal yourself.
But only if you want to.
What is Connor's TikTok handle? Now you'll never forget it. You have to go follow him.
Are you a TikTok star, Connor?
Connor Beard Ox.
Yeah.
There's no excuse not to follow him, everyone.
No excuse. No, just kidding. Do it if you want.
Big Cheddar still in the lead with Philip in second and Kaylee and Megan and Ellie. Ooh, only 2 more questions yet left. What is amazing about Platt House?
What if it's only the ice machine?
Okay, so if you were at Platt House, you would see that there is an amazing ice machine, which I begged Platt House staff for like a year. So there's ice, coffee machine, water, there's always free food. It's a beautiful place. Lots of rehearsal spaces, lots of programming events, comfy pillows. And then of course, Platt House is more than this, but Lori, Megan, and James have offices there that you can talk to them at any time. So is the PAC-Exec office. So, you know, Platt House will be there to welcome you whenever we do come back to campus. It is truly an amazing place. Yeah, and we can't wait to, you know, have you all experience the amazingness of it. Wow. Okay, 2 more questions. During Hannah Paquet's tech disaster, what sound did she play during a heartfelt monologue? A subway screech. Woo! Big Cheddar still in the lead. And the very last question, PAC is a home for every artist, a family, a community, and a support system, rehearsals, performances, and professional resources, or all of the above. All of the above. Everybody got that one correct. Woo! The podium. Woo, Kaylee!
Hey.
Philip.
Yeah.
And Big Cheddar.
Okay, Big Cheddar. Woo!
And Ellie and Suzanne.
Woo! Okay, I stopped sharing. I'm gonna X out because the sound is annoying. Okay, wait, who's Big Cheddar? Do you want to reveal yourself?
You don't have to.
Maybe Big Cheddar was the friends we made along the way.
Okay, nobody wants to reveal themselves. Well, thank you so much for playing. I apologize that I messed up the first answer. There are 6 subcommittees, not 12. But yeah, hopefully you learned a little bit more. Oh, yes, Hannah, we are all Big Cheddar. Anyways, I would just like to say thank you for learning about PAC. I don't know if any of my fellow subcommittee chairs, anything else to add?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, questions.
Leave them in the chat. Could be about anything, PAC related.
You can also unmute yourself and ask.
And also, I mean, I think we're at time, but yeah, so we'll stay on for questions. But if you have to go, absolutely no worries. We totally understand.
Yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. It was so nice to play Kahoot with all of you and for you to listen to us, you know, rant and rave about our passions and about PAC.
You're very welcome. We are always a resource for you all. Always email us, reach out to us. You'll be hearing more from us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Oh, we love you all. We don't even know you, but we're so excited to get to know you. Yes.
Yeah, welcome to our community.